Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4, and today we're looking at the Isle of Cats. Don't forget the Kittens, 3 expansion packs. Oh my goodness, this is one hell of a Kickstarter for those people that love this game. And let Lipstickpaddy tell you all about it. Here he is. Lipstick, please take it away. Well, hello peeps, and oh my goodness, the Isle of Cats is back on Kickstarter with a gluttony of great expansions. Ooh. Now, if you don't know what the Isle of Cats is, it is, put simply, one of the best family games that was ever created on Kickstarter. It really is something incredible. And I'll tell you now that in my game group, this is the most asked for game of the last, I want to say year, but ever since it got delivered, whenever it was. But it's almost been a constant thing, and even on a family holiday recently, I was requested to bring this, but it was just too big a box to fit in my luggage. I was going to say, it's a hot title, and it's not ceased to be less wanting to get to the table, and I've even had visitors that have played this and have asked about where to buy it. Well, there's no better time than the Kickstarter now, because there's great things happening now, and oh yes, I can't wait to come down here. Now, look at this, 5,500 backers already, going upwards towards $750,000. Lots of days to go though. As we go down. Now, the game itself is fantastic, and this is a strange picture for if you're coming down here, if you have the game, because you're like, look at this boat. Well, these boats are kind of a new module. You'll also notice these beasts to the right. They aren't cats. What are they? They are a module also. We cannot see... Oh, we can see. If you look at the island board, it almost fits in seamlessly that the... we've now got kittens that you can put on your board, and this is great because when you're often building your board, the small treasures run out in the first couple of rounds or the first couple of days on the on the island, and you've got no way of actually filling small spaces. So here the kittens are most welcome. We can also see on the day track, they've got some new icons there, and they will be bringing certain events forward. So there's much more happening here and much to love. The beasts, by the way, which you can see on the right here, they can only be purchased in the first round, and they are going to sit anywhere on your board, but they can only sit next to certain colors of cats. So it brings a bit more strategy to your game, but also it's kind of necessary to get one because it's a massive filler on the board. It fills more spaces up than any other tile, so it's like something you're going to want to get. Yeah, so that's super cool. Now, usually on your first round, you're going to pick a color of cat, and you're going to put them right over one of these colors of the treasures, so you can get one of these small treasures. But if you're going to buy a big one, you can't put it on a treasure, so you're going to be putting it strategically near treasures, which means that all these treasures aren't going to be gobbled up by everybody in the first couple of rounds, and that really is a nice addition to actually fix that problem. Because it was like, where are you going to put your first coloured cat? Well, it's obvious it's going to put it where the treasure is, but this mixes it up quite wonderfully. I do like the new art on the boards. It's definitely a welcome, actually, to get asynchronous starts with the boards. This is really cool. And yeah, so every kind of little module here is really welcome. Now, the family game here, I've never actually played a family game. I've really just pushed the family into the standard game, because once you get past the first round, it goes smooth sailing after that. And it's fairly easy to kind of play it, so yeah. Now, I've not played it solo because it's a game that I don't feel like I would ever play solo, because it's what makes the game fun is actually playing with, well, we play it usually with 3, 4 or 5 people, and the dynamic of that is really cool. Now, when the Kickstarter first launched, it was kind of confusing, and luckily now that it's matured a little bit, Frank West, the designer here, has put this fantastic flowchart here, and it's most welcome. So do you own the Isle of Cats already? You bet your bottom dollar we did. It was a fantastic Kickstarter. Now, if you haven't, you can get the New Arrivals starter kit. Now, most of the starter kit on the first Kickstarter could fit in the main box, but these 3 expansions here aren't going to fit in it. Would you like a big 2-minute box? Oh my goodness. Now, if you tell me there's a bigger box coming when you've got an expansion, because there's just definitely no room in the base game. Oh my god, this is so good! It's like, oh my god, this is a shoo-in, because why it's saying 2-minute boxes, you can kind of pull these trays out and put them on the table, and they're all ready to rock and roll, instead of getting all your bags out and stuff like that, because it's a little bit of a setup. Quite a big setup, and when you play the game and you're at the end of the game, you've got like this big deck of discard cards that you are not going to sort until you play Isle of Cats again. So when you play Isle of Cats, the part of the setup is filtering all that deck back to its normal. It's kind of a strange beast when it does that. So yeah, this is great because you're getting all of the expansions, the 3 modules, and you're getting this wonderful big box with an actual interior that you can pull out, and it's only £69. So that's fantastic. Now over here, this new arrival, the late arrivals, which puts like more Ossex cats in, which are kind of rare cats, they're great when you get them. It puts more cat shapes in and all this stuff. But I'll tell you straight away now that if you're playing Isle of Cats with 4 people, one thing you need 100% is more fish. So I actually had to go to Frank West's website and order a fish pack. It's because you're always running out of fish, which is the economy of the game. Now they have this Isle of Cats Explore and Draw, and if you really love Isle of Cats, this is probably something you're going to want to get if you're going for travelling, because it is like a small box of the Isle of Cats, and I think all the fans of the game would be happy to jump in on this. It's £20, we're talking sterling here. Frank West is based in Bristol, UK. So this is not something you might want to get. Now down here, this pin collection, oh my god. Now this pin collection is $20, and if you compare that to the Frosthaven pins, they are really expensive. They're like $20 for one of them though. This is $20 for 6. Yes, the Frosthaven pins. They don't really get me excited, but for example, I might just get these cat pins. They are really cool. I can put them on my apron that I cook with, because one of my hobbies is cooking. So I don't know. They can certainly get used, and they're really cool. I like them. I like the Ossex here. I like the other cats. And but I guess that's just because I'm a cat fancy. Whatever the cat adjective is, or cat strange boy, catty finadio. cat lady if I'm a girl. What's the boy version of it? I don't know. But yeah. Now it says, would you prefer to customize? Maybe, but really coming in from the Veteran one, I'm definitely interested in this travel version for sure, and the pins I'm actually very excited for. So this could be £109, but that's kind of going to be hard to balance this month. So I'm on the $1 pledge, and this is going to get full access to it in the Pledge Manager, so that's all good. And at least with the shipping will come out of that also, so it'll be more transparent when I get into the Pledge Manager. So all good. Now, Frank himself has done some great design posts on BGG, which explain the reason for all these expansions, but they are really good. These videos will explain it more. Again, though, the kitten module is going to be great because you can get these little awkward shapes to fill your boat up better. That's certainly going to be welcome. And you'll notice here the kittens only cost 2 fish. That's really cheap, the ones on the left. So that's going to really encourage people to like purchase speed, because speed's going to be important now, because you can, if you get first, you can get like this little module here, guaranteed, something that you need to fill your board. Yeah, so that's really good. The beasts are really wonderful actually, and it kind of plays into the world of this fantasy, because the cats are all kind of strange colours, and it would be interesting to see more beasts that are coming from the island. I like the fact that they've got like this German Shepherd here. Obviously, when you're on an island with 100 cats, though, they're kind of the dominant species. Now, it does say that some of these beasts contain 3 or 4, so some of them are a bit more complex than others. But I do like this indeed, how they managed to do this. Now, this event module is kind of funny, isn't it? Because you're going to be putting these on the board, and they're randomly selected for each start of each day, and it will it's like a global event that's happening. And I really like that concept of global events happening in the world. I mean, this one that it introduces here, the Royal Rat. A new rat you must place on your board that is worth -3 points, but it fills the space it covers. Isn't that weird? So everyone's going to get -3, but it does fill a space. Okay. Other events, it says, will change existing rules, like having to play treasure and Ossex cards before you can rescue cats. Okay. Yeah, because the treasure and Ossex cards are usually used on the round after rescuing cats. Then there are point scoring events that work like public lessons, but score points during the start of days rather than at the end. So these are kind of round public lessons. They only last for a round, and they give you kind of a bonus depending on I don't know, this first one is 3 cats in a family, I guess, and this second one is something to do with, I don't know, birds. What's this? Obviously these are going to have to be looked in the rule book for certain, these events. Now the boat pack, this is super cool, and I love how they work. Now, the compatibility of them, so standard game and 5 to 6 player, you can put everything in. The family mode is the only one you can't put the event deck in, as the family mode is like very slimline, not complex at all. I mean, is it really complex? Now, Kickstarter Pack 2. You actually got the beasts here. Now it says if you do back this, then you're going to get these bigger meeples. But like the Kickstarter Pack 1 had big meeples, but they were actually functional. If you put an Ossax down on the boat, you had to put a big cat on it to differentiate what colour cat that was. So where are you going to be putting these down? What are these functional? So no, but it does say this pack does include 66% more events, so that's good. And this is going to be put in for everybody anyway. So this is like it doesn't really matter if it's used. You're not paying extra for this, and it's phenomenal. But yeah, you get these meeples anyway to dress the board around, and more events. Fantastic. Now, Isle of Cats, it says that this will allow you to store your box. I mean, I have completely sleeved Isle of Cats, and so this is taken care of here. My large meeples and all that, my extra bag of fish that I ordered even mentions an extra bag of fish here in case you decided to double your supply. I absolutely did. It was essential. Now look at this. Check out this big box then. Now, it is wooden. There's the big bag of cats scoreboard coming out. These have got all your cards in. You still got to filter that card deck though. There's the kitten module. You've got all the cats organised. They're nice with the events coming out. And laying out the treasures. These come out depending on how many players are on. But yeah, you can actually see here that this is a 2-minute setup, but you know, those cards still need to be organised. I'm just going to keep banging that drum. Also, you are getting the extension to the first game added more modules, and they are definitely welcome to put the variability up big time. And oh my god, look, you've even got like the big fish pack there. That's really great. And yeah, I mean, never mind 2 minutes. This guy's going super quick here. He's just rotated the bag there to get out some events. Put the boat on. Like this little small bag that you're getting. It's really cool, isn't it? That's like the kitten bag. Right, and what's this? What's he pulling out? Oh, there's a beast bag. There's even a beast bag. And then you've got the cat bag, the big cat bag. Then you get fish to every player. You know, obviously it speeds up. It's really worth it's, you know, it looks like kind of balsa wood or something super cheap, but functional. And it does say assembly required, so you're going to be gluing this stuff. It's going to become flat packed. Now here's section 5, and you're basically going to be drawing on your boat your cats that you're getting here. And it is up to 6 players, so it's fairly interesting. Now there is an overview of this video that you can watch as well. I definitely welcome you to get that if you're thinking of getting the all-in here. And it gives you a little bit here how it's going to work. There's like a nice bit here, but yeah, it's very, very cool. It's only a £20 box, but and it says free with all copies of the box here. So there is going to be a Kickstarter exclusive for this Explore and Draw, and it's going to be this Kickstarter promo. You're just going to be getting some new cards to add to it. So that's nice. Here's the the pins, and I like that they've all got little names. Wise Vandermill, the cute Osage, Happy Taverian, Feisty Moxex, Sleepy Hiss Nipper, and the Rebel Crystal Garment, the green one down here. But I just think they're absolutely nice, cute, and cuddly. The new boards are looking fantastic. I love that they've got like turbines in them here. And it really, the beast really gives you that kind of feeling that you should be going more than just one family on your board. You get these big close-ups of the beast there, the big bear. And you can see how the kittens fill the little spaces out. They are fantastic. I still can't see that beast meeple or anywhere to be seen. We can see the dirty rat there on the board. And see the wonderful trays. This is going to make the game look even more fantastic when people play it, isn't it? Because at the minute you're pulling out of bags and it's a little bit awkward, the setup. But this is like mega welcome. It really is. I mean, it was a surprise because the design documents before the Kickstarter got me really hyped for it. And then when this came, it was like cherry on the cake. And then those enamel pins, not even board game related, but hey, were kind of lovely. It was like going to a restaurant, having a great meal, and the tip was included in the price. So, yeah, and you even got actual pins here, so you can see what they're going to look like when they come out. Great. So create your own. Definitely get your bag of fish. I 100% get a bag of fish. The bag of cats, no, they are bigger cats. And I highly recommend you get the bigger cats too. I'm pretty sure that if you go for if you're coming in here getting the base game, you should be getting the bag of cats with the Kickstarter pack 1, I think. I think the bag of cats here is maybe for people coming in on, I don't know, retail maybe? I just want a bigger, I don't know. Yeah, anyway. The bag of fish, that's the one you definitely need to add. 100% if you're playing with 4 or more. You're just going to run out of fish. It has got full prices on here, and it's very, very expensive actually, isn't it? Because if you're just going for the 3 modules, Veteran 1, that's got a $73 full price. That's like, sorry, £73, that's like an $80, $90 box. Holy smoke. So yeah, definitely come to Kickstarter. You're getting it £30 off. That's maybe $35 off. So yeah, very cool. Again though, if you are busy, you can just $1 pledge. This shop will open and you can just add whatever you want then. And you know, you've got the kittens here, wonderful. You've got the beast meeples, don't know why you need them. You've got the beast tiles here, more of them here. Oh my goodness, look, the scorpion looks fantastic. The dragons look ace. The different birds, the lizards. Oh, a big spider. The double-sided event tiles, that come in their own bag. In fact, look at all these bags you're getting for the modules. You've got a bag for the kittens, a bag for the beasts, and a bag, it's gone bag crazy, with the events. The 18 royal cats. It's a lot of cats, that, isn't it? We've got some semi-permanent tokens. Semi-permanent? What is that for? And these new tokens that must be related to the events. So there is going to be an extra lesson module in though. I wonder what that is. Is that a lesson one, or does that fit in every one? Updated scorepad. This is going to be wonderful because you are going to be having more things on your board. The complexity increases here now. And you get more family cards to throw in, so it's nice. Boat pack. This is 100% wonderful. Check these boats out. Super cool that everyone's going to get their own unique boat. This is going to make everybody mega excited when they get this to the table. Now, does it say anything about these large beasts here? Nope. Getting some new cats, though, to put in your bag. These waking up and having a stretch. And, yeah, there's some events happening in the update. You can see here that Thursday just gone, there was a weekly challenge. Right, so this is the Isle of Cats. You've got your unscreened cats there. This is the retail then. All the different cat tiles. This is the retail because you get the punch out fish. You get a bag. Late arrivals adds more cats, more treasures. The Kickstarter Pack 1 then is going to give large screen printed and all your fish. Fantastic. Unique treasures as well. And in fact, the big thing is these lesson modules that you get. The E, F, and G modules, they really spin the game around differently as well. So yeah, when you put this stuff in, your game just gets bigger, bigger, bigger. Right, so you get these bag of cats in your Kickstarter 1 pack. So I guess this is maybe for retail people coming in here so they can upgrade. And if you are coming in from retails, I would get 2 of the fish packs 100% if you play with high play groups. All right. Yeah, there's Twitch events happening here, which is fun, and you've got lots of different things happening if you want to find out more information. Not necessary for us here. It's basically an easy back because we love the game here, and all the modules are kind of fantastic. So, and I'll tell you now, there's a ton of videos here. A ton of video. I'm like, what's that blue Bile of Cats box there? And oh, this looks like my cat that I have in Ireland, which will be coming to Mexico when I go back to Ireland. He's gonna be coming here. It's a chartreuse, my cat. His name's Heathcliff, and he weighs 12 kilos. Yeah, it's going to need a big cat box to get him here. And there's Frank, who's been doing a fantastic job with these expansions, and we've got some of the artists here that have done great work. Alright, and there's media packs and all this stuff to get here. Wonderful stuff. Shipping and taxes are all in here. Yeah, veteran one, which is what we're going for. It's going to be Mexico. You can see the £45 is about $60 bloody, but you're getting wood in the box, aren't you? So there is that to think about, and the worry of taxes and all that stuff. All right, peeps. If you obviously know that I'm super hot for this title, and it's going to be phenomenal. I mean, the Isle of Cats box. The one worry I had with this was that you would have an Isle of Cats expansion box. And even though you do here, look, they're even smaller than the main one. They're not as tall. So they're not going to fit pretty on the shelf. But this big box is fantastic. And this is like £20 for a box, but the box is coming with wood. I mean, oh my god, it's fantastic. That's got to be like the best add-on I've seen on Kickstarter. Not just a bigger box for £20, but a wood interior. A wood insert. So, yeah, I mean, there's fireworks going off for that. Oh my god, peeps. So there we are, the Isle of Cats. Don't forget the kittens, it says here. Absolutely phenomenal. If you're coming in here and you've got the Isle of Cats, there's something there for you. If you're coming in here from the retail, you can upgrade, and there's lots for you here. And oh my god, if you've not played the Isle of Cats, it's phenomenal. It really is cool. It's like the deck building, tile placement, economy, lots of things going on here. And so much variability between each play, and the strategy that happens. Oh, there's so much strategic this game, I'll tell you. It is really, really cool. Anyway, you can balance the book by going in on a $1. It's all great for that. Otherwise, if you can afford it, put in the pledge to help raise funds and all that good stuff. What a fantastic Kickstarter. This is an absolute mega recommended from us. And yeah, super pleased to see this game getting more attention from the designer and getting more cool stuff to add to it. It's super, super exciting. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below. Are you excited for this? Do you have the Isle of Cats? Do you not have it? Let me know if this is getting you... This is a good way to come in. Let me know how exciting this is for you. I really want to know people's opinions of this. Did you play the Isle of Cats and were a bit meh about it? Maybe you played the retail, and tell me your problems and I'll tell you if the Kickstarter box can fix it for you. And all that good stuff. Well, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, as it will help YouTube get it out there and all that stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.